Barcelona Femení have done it again. Just when critics started saying the club was struggling financially, just when people believed Barça could no longer attract the world's biggest stars, Barcelona answered with one signing, Kerolin. The Brazilian superstar has signed a 4-year contract with Barça Femení, becoming one of the club's biggest additions of the summer, and this transfer sends a message to Europe. Not only is Barcelona still one of the most attractive clubs in women's football, but it also shows that the club's financial situation has improved significantly since the activation of the 1-1 financial rule. But here's the biggest question. Is Kerolin the player who can replace what Salma Paralluelo has gradually stopped bringing to Barcelona's attack? Let's break it all down. Barcelona are still a destination club. For months, rival fans claimed Barcelona had lost its financial power. Many pointed to the departures of key players and argued the club couldn't compete anymore. But reality tells a different story. The activation of La Liga's 1-1 rule means Barcelona can now reinvest much more freely in the transfer market. The club has regained flexibility. That doesn't mean Barcelona will suddenly hand out enormous salaries. That's simply not how the women's project operates. Barça continues to prioritize sustainable wages, long-term planning, and players who genuinely want to wear the Blaugrana shirt. Kerolin accepted that vision. Like many stars before her, she chose the sporting project over chasing the highest paycheck, and that says a lot about Barcelona's reputation. Players still dream of playing in this system. Why Barcelona wanted Kerolin? Let's be honest, replacing Salma Paralluelo isn't easy. At her best, Salma was one of the most explosive players in world football. Her speed terrified defenders. She constantly attacked space behind defensive lines. She stretched defenses unlike almost anyone else. But over the last seasons, parts of her game became less consistent. There were matches where Barcelona struggled to create chances from the wings. Sometimes the attack became predictable. Too many one-on-one situations ended without success, and the final decision in the penalty area wasn't always there. Barcelona needed something different. Not necessarily someone faster, but someone more complete. That's where Kerolin comes in. What Kerolin brings to Barça? Kerolin offers qualities that fit Barcelona's style perfectly. 1. Elite one-on-one ability. One of Kerolin's biggest strengths is beating defenders. She doesn't just rely on pace. She combines quick feet, body feints, close control, and creativity. Against low defensive blocks, something Barcelona faces almost every week, this is priceless. She can unlock games on her own. 2. Better ball retention. Barcelona's possession game demands attackers who don't lose the ball easily. Kerolin is extremely comfortable receiving under pressure. She protects possession well. She links up with midfielders. She keeps attacks alive. That fits perfectly with players like Aitana Bonmati, Patrick Haro, Claudia Pina. 3. More creativity. Kerolin isn't only a scorer. She's also a creator. She spots runs. She delivers dangerous passes. She creates numerical superiority. Instead of simply attacking space, she often creates space for teammates. That's exactly the kind of winger Barcelona values. 4. Unpredictability. Defenders hate unpredictable players. Kerolin can cut inside, stay wide, shoot, combine quickly, or dribble multiple opponents. She doesn't always make the obvious decision. That unpredictability makes Barcelona even harder to defend. 5. High pressing intensity. Barcelona's identity begins without the ball. Kerolin works hard defensively. She presses aggressively. She chases defenders. She forces mistakes high up the pitch. That fits perfectly into Pere Romeu's philosophy. Can she replace Salma? The answer is, not in the exact same way. Salma's greatest weapon was pure athleticism. Few players in the world can match her speed. Kerolin isn't trying to copy that. Instead, she offers more technical solutions, more creativity, better combinations, smarter movement. In many ways, Barcelona's attack could become even more balanced. Rather than relying on explosive transitions, they may become even stronger against compact defenses. Imagine this front three now. Imagine Barcelona attacking with Kerolin on one wing, Claudia Pina on the other, and Iwa Pajor leading the line. Behind them, Aitana, Patria. That's an attack capable of dominating any defense in Europe. Every player offers something different. Every player can score. Every player can create. The variety alone makes Barcelona incredibly dangerous. A message to Europe. This signing is about more than replacing one player. It's about Barcelona showing they remain among the elite, despite financial challenges over recent years, despite losing important players. Despite constant speculation, the club continues attracting world-class talent. Kerolin choosing Barcelona proves the project still has enormous appeal. Players know what Barcelona represents. Winning, developing, playing beautiful football, competing for every trophy. That identity hasn't disappeared. What should fans expect? There will naturally be an adaptation period. New league, new teammates, new tactical system. But if Kerolin settles quickly, Barcelona may have signed one of the bargains of the summer. She has the quality, she has the experience, she has the personality, and she has all the tools to become another fan favorite at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. Outrozo, what do you think? Can Kerolin become Barcelona's next superstar? Will she improve Barca's attack more than Salma Paralluelo did in recent seasons? Or do you think replacing Salma's pace will be impossible? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications because we'll continue covering all the biggest news surrounding Barcelona Femení and women's football across Europe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.